the end goal, where are we going with all of this? Obviously, this is a long process, but this grant is a start, and our hope is that some of these larger consortium efforts that the National Cancer Institute and the National Institute for Diabetes and Digestive Diseases and Kidney Diseases are funding together will help us better identify what these biomarkers are and to validate them in much larger populations. Obviously, you can't have a clinical test unless this has been validated in tens of thousands of patients. And so our end goal with all of these studies is to get to the point where anyone above, say, 50 who has new onset diabetes and their primary care doc picks it up can say, why don't you get this additional blood test done? And if that is abnormal, then you can reflex that person for more invasive procedures or more expensive tests like imaging, etc. You cannot do that for every new onset diabetes because it would bankrupt our healthcare system. So it's very important. I talked a little bit about SIVs. The first SIV in this population is new onset diabetes above 50 years. But that catches a lot of patients. You need to have a second SIV to narrow down your risk groups. That second SIV is that $5 blood-based biomarker or blood test that we will be able to perform in any primary doc's lab and therefore can be applicable to anyone who walks into their primary care's office.